one thing that we want to look into and probably put this thing to bed once and for all, because it's been asked several times, but let's do it here, is that Malala and William Ruto have actually not broken up, and that you possibly could be doing the bidding for him still, and that you're going to shock everybody at the last moment and go back to him. It's kind of like your ex that you can never really get rid of.
Yeah.
Is that true?
That's a prophecy.
It's a prophecy. You know, some prophecies come true.
Yeah, depending on the believers.
Okay.
One thing I want to say here categorically that, as I told you, we are going to have shifting alliances in future. And in politics, we have no permanent enemies or permanent friends. We have no permanent enemies and permanent friends. And therefore, you will see people crossing over. And I don't want to say that for me, I'm an exception. No. In future, you'll find me working with
William Ruto,
Abraham Kindiki. You'll see me working with Oscar Sudi. You'll see Rigathi Gachagua working with somebody else across the Nini. You even saw that Rigiji was texting Eric Wamumbi. You know, people talk. And this idea of wanting to segment Kenyans, that if you are a one-term person, you are not supposed to speak to a two-term person. To me, I do not subscribe to that nonsense.
Are you currently speaking to President William Ruto?
I have not spoken to him for over 2 years now. And but that does not stop me from talking to him as to when it arises.
So if a possibility arises where you could work with William Ruto, who in the last 2 years you've castigated, come close to insulted, come close to talking about the fact that today you've even said that he's the biggest tribalist in the country, that there's a possibility that you would work with him again, you would embrace that with open arms?
As to when I will speak to William Ruto, I will, before I make any decision, I will ask him, have you stopped extrajudicial killings? Definitely, he hasn't. He's still seeing people being abducted. Have you stopped warrant corruption in your government? Definitely, he has not. Have you implemented the 172 promises that we promised Kenyans in 2022 when I was in Kenya Kwanza? Definitely he has not. And therefore, as to that time, a decision will be made based on those issues. But for me to come on national television and say that I will not speak to this one, I will not, I'll be lying. Everybody speaks to everyone. Let Kenyans speak. Let us not cocoon ourselves in these parties. At the end of the day, you will see the party leaders shaking hands. And we shouldn't divide our country on political lines. That is how we start losing a country. Let us have people talking. I can appear on the same photograph with you, but that does not mean that I subscribe to your model of leading.
Yeah. One asks the question then, what will it take for the political class to regain trust from Kenyans, because seemingly that is lost?
Definitely that is lost, and I want to ask the people, exercise your democracy on the ballot. Yeah. Just exercise. If you think that a certain leader has betrayed the trust or the belief you had in him, just vote him out. So it all goes back to the people who elect these leaders. Yeah. And that is the architecture of our democracy.
Okay.
Yep.
So Cleo Malala has said that we're not ruling anything out.
We're not ruling anything out.
But you're not a mole.
I am not a mole. I am a friend to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a friend to everyone. I speak to everyone. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll not stop speaking to everyone. Even in the near future, even when I become president of Kenya, I'll unite Kenyans.
Did he build your house?
Of course, he was a contractor.
He was.
you know, he was a foreman
in building your house.
Yeah.
He's the deputy party.
It was open bidding or direct?
No, it was direct. He was my friend. I helped him.
He helped. He was your friend. You gave him a contract.
And you see, let me tell you one thing. You know, you cannot edit somebody's past.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. If I was your friend in the past, you cannot go and edit
And say
that we were not friends.
Yeah.
Truth be told, I was a friend to William Ruto. We disagreed politically, and we are where we are. I am saying William Ruto to go one term.
okay.
But that does not mean that he was never my friend before, and therefore wanting to associate me with William Ruto. And if you want to call every person a mole because of his past association with William Ruto, then all DCP members are moles. Because now the biggest mole will be Rigathi Gachagua, because
If that's
he
what
was
you're
the
gonna
deputy.
go-
If that is what you're insinuating, I was the Secretary General. You are always calling me a mole because I was William Ruto's Secretary General, and because of my association with him in the past. Then the biggest mole in DCP should be Rigathi Gachagua, because he was the deputy of William Samoei Ruto, if that is what people are looking for. But as we speak right now, a political engagements are dynamic. We keep on changing minds as we move on. You remember the very, very people who impeached Rigathi Gachagua, one of them being Edwin Sifuna. He's now in talking terms with Gachagua.
So anything can happen.
So is Edwin Sifuna a mole? No. So to me, we are saying we exist in the normal space and a realistic space, political space in Kenya, and therefore we are not any different characters. I speak to everybody. I will continue speaking to everybody. You saw me speaking to Governor Oparanya. I went to visit him in his office.
You did.
Yeah, and we spoke. But that does not mean that I've crossed over. And that also does not mean that Oparanya has crossed over. I'll be going to see, I'll be going to see Mzee Francis Atuoli.
Okay.
He cast me, I must undo that curse by going to see him and ask him, Mzee, come on, why did you cast me? Let us have a candid talk with you.
Do tell us the
We
results
emanate
of that
from
meeting.
we emanate from the same community. He's an elder from my community. I will go visit him. Nobody can stop me from talking to people.